Everyone, it's me. It is 3:25. I am all done with the route. It took me 3 hours and 15 minutes. I was on my route and I got a call from ProMedica Equipment, and they're actually gonna hook me up with my CPAP machine. On Tuesday, and then about 15-20 minutes ago, I got a call from my boss. What happened was I delivered to a customer over on County Road 25. Well, it's not the customer that's complaining, it's their neighbor. Well, their neighbor swears up and down that I drove through their yard. And he's been watching and all this other, and she goes, I know it's not my driver. She said, my driver's been on his route for almost 2 years. She said, so I know it's not him. And he goes, well, I'm almost positive it's him. And she goes, what does the driver look like? Well, then he was describing, and she goes, are you sure that you're talking about the right person? She said, because you just told me it was a woman. And he said, yeah, it's a woman. She goes, we don't have a woman driver that drives that area. She said, it's a guy that drives the area. And she said, and his sub is a guy. She said, so you're probably mistaken the mail carrier. Well, he insisted that it was me and all this other crap, and then said I have a small vehicle, and said it's a small Ford and all this other crap, because he did say it was a Ford. Well, the only one that I know that drives a small Ford vehicle is the mail carrier, and she drives a Ford van. It's a smaller Ford van. And I told my boss that, and she said, I thought so. And I said, yeah. I said, I drive a Dodge. And I said, there's a difference. And she said, I kind of figured. She said, but just to give you a heads up, she said, when you go to deliver his neighbor's paper, he might come out and start yelling at you. But she wanted to give me a heads up. And I said, I don't have a Ford. I said, I owned a Ford years ago. I said, but I will never own another Ford. And she said, well, I kind of figured it wasn't you. She said, because of the fact is he was describing the person and he was saying it was a girl. And she said, no, it's the same driver I've had on that route for almost 2 years now. Well, he insisted it was me. He kept insisting it was me. And she said, no, the driver's a guy. And he said, well, just to let them know that if they continue doing it, I'm going to have them replant grass in my yard. And I'm thinking, it's not me. I don't have a Ford. I have a Dodge. And he was trying to say it was a white Ford. And it's like, no. I've got a silver Dodge, not a white Ford. And he was telling my boss it was a van, and the only person that I know that drives a van that's white is the mail carrier, and it's a white Ford. But like I said, I am all done with the route, so I'm on my way home now. But I'm going to stop it right here. Please like, please subscribe. Now, talk to you guys soon. Have a good day. Bye.